Hey Hygienist, welcome back to my channel for another video. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Kalesha and I am a registered dental hygienist. If you haven't noticed, we've been going strong the month of October for VLOGTOBER, and I've been posting dental hygiene vlogs every single day of the week. Yes, you heard me. So you have a lot of binge-worthy content already waiting for you, so be sure to subscribe because we got a few more videos coming out this week that I know you're gonna love. But yeah, on this particular day, I think I had about 6 patients on my book, an 8 o'clock, which is a new patient, and then a 10, 11, and then a 1 through 3 o'clock. So after I've gotten suited and booted for the day and I found something soothing this particular day to watch on TV, I like to go ahead and get my first patient back, take some x-rays, do medical history, hard chart, perio chart, and clean my patient's teeth. So right now I do remember in this patient just needing 4 bite wings, so they go by pretty quickly, and then I can just review those x-rays. If I see anything worth noting to the patient, I talk about that, or I talk about what's been going on with the patient, just make some small talk before I lay the patient back and get going with the cleaning. Immediately when I'm finished with my patient, I like to take my little note card and write the patient's name, the x-rays we did, as well as anything I want the doctor to know prior to coming in for the doctor's exam. And then immediately after the exam, I schedule my patient's recall appointment, and then it's time to break the room down and set it right back up for my next patient. Depending on how much time you're given with your patients, you don't have a lot of time to do this, so I don't like a lot of back and forth. So I wipe my room down completely, and then I take my instruments to the sterilization room, clean them, and then I go back in the room, wash my hands, and set the room back up. I like to do this so that I'm not doing a whole lot of back and forth walking, because I mean that just wastes time. As I came back in my room to set up, I noticed that I didn't have any mock tray setups, and I had to individually get everything I needed for the next patient and put it on my tray. Now this takes way too much time for me. I don't like not having stuff already, so in a minute you'll see me make some more mock tray setups, but nevertheless I did get it done. I had a little time to spare in between patients here, as you can see. But if you're in need of some time management tips, I do have a video all about this on my channel, so I'll be sure to link it down in the description and in the card section. But right now, before my next patient, I'm just catching up on the note and charting and everything. So by this time, I'm done with all of my morning patients, but I had a little time to spare before going to lunch. So I decided to go ahead and make use of that time by making some mock tray setups. And I just like to have bibs, gauze, patient straws, floss, a prophy angle and prophy paste, and instruments, of course. after all that, it's time to clock out, get undressed, and go to lunch. And we're back. I'm clocking back in for the day, getting back suited and booted. Time to go for another 3 hours. And I think if I remember correctly, my last patient for the day on this day actually canceled. So I only have 2 more patients for the day. So yay me. Although I had my mock tray set up and ready, I don't like to open the instruments and the prophy angle and prophy paste until like right before the patient comes in. So that's what I'm doing here, just getting situated for my patient after lunch. So about 10 minutes into the 2 o'clock appointment, I noticed that my patient probably wasn't going to show up. So I called him to see where he was, and he did indeed forget. So I actually only had 1 patient after lunch this day, but I wasn't mad because I needed to stock up my room. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm just getting ready to make some patient bags, take home care bags. And inside of these, I like to put a toothbrush, toothpaste, and floss, and I'm just a neat freak, and I like to have a drawer for the ladies and a drawer for the guys. So as you can see now, I'm kind of putting all the pink and purple toothbrushes off to the side, as well as the blue, gray, and green, I think, on another side. And then I'm going to make the patient bags. So comment down below what you include in your patient bags. And although these are pretty standard, just in case my patient does need something extra, I can always just drop it inside the bag, or something different, I can exchange it. So I like to have these already made up because they kind of are a one goes with all, you know, so it saves time for me having to make a patient bag behind each patient. And as y'all can see, I really struggle getting this Crest box open. I don't know why. That box is so freaking hard to get open. So Crest, if you're watching this, do something about that, please. Please do something about that. After making patient bags, I saw I was low on some supplies in my re-up drawer, so I re-upped. I have a video all about organizing and decluttering my operatory, so be sure to check that out. It is so super satisfying. After getting my room all stocked up, it's time to close down shop for the day. So I'm gonna disassemble everything I had put together for this patient that was supposed to be there, putting everything back in its respective places so that my operatory is clean and ready for use in the morning. But before I go, I have to do my day sheet, tally up everything I made for the day, and I think this day turned into a total disaster. I think I started off with about 6 or 7 patients and only ended up seeing 3 or 4. I can't remember correctly, but I know it wasn't many. But nevertheless, I'm grateful and I'm glad you all got to kick it with me today. So if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your post notifications for tomorrow's upload, and I'll see you then. Bye, Hygienist.